A simple fact. We don't know if the interview committee would have come back with the same recommendation as shown here or not if they had interviewed Mr. Massaro along with all the others. I'm not saying one way or the other. I'm just simply saying we don't know because it didn't happen. Yes, he was interviewed back in February. Yes, he was the only applicant, and he served. We have a different set of circumstances here. We don't know what could have happened. So again, we're simply going back to the process, not the qualifications of a particular candidate.
Mr. Mayor.
Go ahead, Ralph.
The stated rules of procedures are clear that the interview in February conducted by CFAC leadership and council liaisons there as required at the time qualifies Mr. Massaro to have his reappointment forwarded to the council. It doesn't say may be forwarded if the interview committee agrees. It doesn't say may be forwarded if there are no other applicants. It says the reappointment shall be forwarded to council for a full term. So the question comes before this council, are we going to follow our own rules until such time as we change them? Or are we arbitrarily, because there's enough people sitting at the dais, going to ignore them through motion and a majority vote?
Hey, we're not ignoring anything, Ralph.
Yes, you are. The language says shall be recommended for appointment.
And he was by the administration. And then it is up to this council to approve those appointments, is it not?
So
yes, it is.
What's happening is the councilors on the dais are going to overrule the published procedures.
No, Ralph, the procedure is that the administration will recommend the reappointment. That's been done. No one's arguing that.
Do you want
the only question now is
other previous administratively recommended
we're not.
Or is it just the special case of this one because it involves the Planning Commission and Mr. Bob Massaro?
Okay, let me go back. This has nothing to do with breaking any rules. The reappointment came because it was to be that way. Therefore, we need to discuss it here. Now the information is clear that Mr. Massaro has served on 2 commissions, which is against the thing. So we're simply following procedure by not doing that. And we have the prerogative right here to decide and vote on whether we approve that appointment or not. It's that simple.
No, we've seen it in black and white that the allowance for the past 11 months to simultaneously serve was absolutely in full compliance with the stated rules of procedure for appointing to boards and commissions.
It's not an automatic reappointment. It's not automatic reappointment, Ralph.
The grounds for not making that
not an automatic reappointment.
We've already heard that he's willing to resign before or at appointment. What I am hearing is that none of that's good enough.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said. Mr. Mayor. Okay. My reason for my discomfort in this process is the fact that this is not a competitive process, the way that we have it set up. Okay? Granted, a year ago when this occurred, we only had 1 applicant, and I thank him for coming forward. But right now, we have multiple applicants. And it is as much a disservice to the 2 additional applicants as it is to Mr. Massaro to do administrative appointments in light of multiple applications. We don't have